I at least win and finish the season with a dub. I just want to finish the season with a dub. Dad, please let me finish the thing with a dub. I'll fight you. I'll fight you, dog. I'll fight you. I'll just keep on fighting you, dog. I'll injure all your players, dog. Fuck them.
Takes it at the 7. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
I ran right past him.
Down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all.
Tackle made at the 20.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up.
Fuck you, Reggie Bush. I remember you.
A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to...
Yeah, fuck you, bitch.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
We run now. This way, huh?
Now a handoff.
Yeah, fuck you, Reggie Bush. I don't care. Yeah.
25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Is the ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
God damn it.
Going to be incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Oh, this motherfucker.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They do go for it. It's Mahomes.
Yeah, fuck you.
It's complete. Swings it out to his
My ball,
back.
bitch.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short.
Let's go.
So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker?
Yeah, I could run the ball too.
I think the team's going to look at my coach. Why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And good running, going to get this down close to a 1st at the Saints' 13-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Oh, shit.
Handoff comes to Cook.
Wow.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Saints' 13-yard line.
Fuck it.
On 2nd down, Cook. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
Bringing up 3rd and 12.
The last 2 plays, each lose a yard.
Committed too hard to the run.
Forward here on 3rd and 12. Darnold now to throw.
Oh, he was wide
He's
open.
not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack.
On for the field goal. A 39.
And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me
son
the
of a
football.
bitch.
And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm. Number of carries, just keep giving it to him.
A first update now from Cincinnati. And it's the Ravens that have moved out to an early advantage. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
No.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson.
No.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Touchdown.
Chris Carson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints have taken the lead. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. Here's Richie James on the return. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
It's fucking Sam Darnold.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
A first down throw, Darnold. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw, Darnold. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
First and 10.
So far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, first and 10. That is caught at the 7.
Give me your ankles,
And
man.
he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Brandon Cooks scoring a touchdown against his former mates. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Panthers 10, Saints 7.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And for them a touchdown their last
look who it is.
go-around. Obviously they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Big C,
No one wants to tackle him.
away. The 20. Woo! Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
A great play there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Saints have retaken the lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Cook, the ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
10 at the 45-yard line.
On first down, Darnold. He's letting it fly for Cooks. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big play there for the Panthers. 47 yards. Darnold from the gun. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Mike Gesicki with touchdown number 8 on the year. As his guys are able to regain the lead. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Makes the score Panthers 17, Saints 14.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Mohamed Sanu on the return. The
Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 20.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Fuck you,
and
Reggie
that'll
Bush.
hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
And it's third down.
Throwing is Mahomes on third.
Where?
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Where
And they
is
worked
the
this
man
well
guarding
upfield
you?
across the 45.
Number 26.
Called that a very strong gain of 24.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he's going to be sacked.
There we
They
go.
sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Lawrence Guy able to get in there and drop him for a loss. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Number 26.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
He's got a man. It's Williams.
100%
And they're
my
going to have
fault.
another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 21. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down, Saints.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. Oh, it's a screen pass.
That was...
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Luke Kuechly with the pick.
Picked off with great anticipation, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Panthers take over.
He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 29-yard line.
Look at that. I'm just running.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
I believe in you.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
I believe in you.
Play action. It's Darnold. Letting one go deep for a Nunwa. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
All right, that was good. I believe
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that.
At the 33-yard line.
A quick throw.
Oh, I didn't need a juke.
Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fake.
56, the mic, boys, 56. Check 56.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Darnold. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards, a 1st down. 1st down, here's the run with Cook.
Go, Cook.
And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now it's Darnold. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Cook. He'll
Why
get
did I
it inside
glitch
the
500
red zone, but
yards?
only for a couple down to the 19.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Again, the ball carrier.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll take this.
Get in there, Cook. What a run.
Carolina. Dalvin Cook, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Defensive play.
Makes the score Panthers 24, Saints 14.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away.
Taki.
A short kick taken at the 18. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Thank
And
you,
this will go for 5 up to the 33.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Third down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Try to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Darnold. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Catch number 44.
One time in your life, Sam Darnold wants to be good.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. A shotgun snap for Darnold.
Nope, there's the usual Darnold, I know.
Dalvin Cook is running back, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Oh!
Yeah, that one going to be knocked away and incomplete. Defensively,
it wants me to go for this?
Safety knocking it free.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
It is a 10-point game. It does make sense.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
All right, Dalvin Cook, you got no one on you. Do an out route. Oh, never mind. You're doing a streak now, Dalvin Cook. Just kidding.
It's Williams. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5.
Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees.
Oh, my.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And a terrific return as
I forgot he had that.
Past the 35.
I thought I put him in.
That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. And a flag comes in as
What's
that
the
one
flag?
falls incomplete.
The ball is already
So the
gone!
contact came before the ball
How
got
stupid,
there, and
game.
the flag is thrown.
Timing is
you?
everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Mahomes now on first down.
I just realized what's wrong with this play. I'm not playing it
A lot
ever
of
again.
times, just that first read that you have, maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Get off, Maddox.
Picked off by Malik Hooker. And they will
Oh, that's
set
Malik
up
Hooker.
shop
Let's
at
pick
their
Malik
own
Hooker.
46-yard line. If they had designs of
Real
kind of
run the
wiggling
ball
their way
out.
back into this one, that hurts their
That's
chances right there.
To put it mildly, we look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Oh, Mike is sick. He
Now
did
a
not hold
throw
on
on
to that.
first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Able to power through.
Oh, my
And
Lord.
That play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
Oh,
And this one hits
they
at the
got
one,
there and pinned him
continues
on
on
the
into
bro.
the end zone for a
Game over.
touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Yards on the pickup.
Those short little routes probably going to be open. The defense, they'll let those happen, especially when they can make an inbounds tackle.
Yeah, where's Coach Madden when you need him? He always talked about taking what the defense gives you, but sometimes you have to know when you have to take more. That was one of those situations.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding.
stop him. Don't throw him, you idiots. You idiots.
About the 30-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves. Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
2nd and 6.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And he'll give it here to his running back. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Danny Trevathan on the tackle. A 3-yard gain on the play.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. And they give this time to the tailback. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
The tackle made.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the top yards.
Should be in bounds. Yep.
Pick up there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
Another run. Just go run the kick
Now a handoff here
Nope,
to his
still
running
getting there with
back.
it.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
He was brought down by Joshua.
We talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
GG, bro.
So signs of life and what's
I finished the season with a dub.
So this one is
Bills and Titans are playing now. Interesting.
It was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched
What picture is that? What is picture is this? Oh, another interception. They looked identical. There's my Cooks. Look at fucking, oh my, I only had 1 takeaway this game, 1 interception. I cannot stop the run game. Wow, Sam Darnold only had 2 tutties, 231, 72.2 completion, but probably the best all season.